Chicano Batman from Los Angeles, California. I'm Eduardo. I'm the bass player.
I'm Carlos. I play guitar.
Gabriel played the drums.
My name's Bardo. I play guitar, organ, and I sing. Off the top of my head, I'll mention the Revolution will not be televised. I know it may seem cliche to some, but it's just the heaviest beat, the heaviest groove, and it's just like it brings it like no other. It's pretty much like, it's like the birth of hip hop in the '70s. You know what I'm saying? So much love to Gil Scott-Heron for bringing that message, bringing the truth.
I think yesterday, Hooray for the Riff Raff played Fortunate Son. I think that's a pretty apt song for the times right now.
Yeah. Machine Gun, Jimi Hendrix. Definitely up there. Thanks, Carlos, for that translation.
I guess the intention is just kind of to find the spirit in yourself, I mean, in my opinion, the spirit, like the soul, there's only one soul, only one spirit, and it's just a matter of connecting to that, you know what I mean? And essentially, like, no government, no, written body of work could ever control that from you or from anything, Everything in nature is essentially free from birth, All of us have complete control over our thoughts, over how we act, how we interact with others, how we interact with nature. So that's pretty much the essence of the title track, which is the title of the record. How have people reacted to that?
I think it's generally a very positive experience. I think it's such a bold statement, and when you launch it out to a group of people, some react good and some are just watching to see what others are going to do, and some are just processing what it is that they think of that for themselves, getting caught up with freedom isn't free, that force-fed statement. And I think also freedom is free it's a statement that it's a conversation starter about looking in deeper into oneself, about what someone's fears are and how they're shackled onto that and how to let loose of that to be able to act free, think freely, think more responsibly and take responsibility for your own actions. And that kind of lineage, that way of thinking. I mean, it's an open statement. Anybody can take it in as however they want, just like any interpretation of any song. So I think it's triggering, it's like you said in one interview about we go to a place where there's mainly white people, where we would judge there's just not going to be open to the idea, and here you have all these bros, drinking beers, singing freedom is free, and you're like, and then it goes back to not judging, and being open to the idea that anybody's going to be open to this concept, and it's just the beginning.
Sometimes Carlos brings some melodies or kind of like musical arrangements that are ready, and then we kind of come together and we Eduardo puts the bass line, Gabo puts the drums. We all collaborate like that. Sometimes we have ideas that are more full, like I might have a song that's already all done, instrumentation finished, etc. So Eduardo does the same. That's kind of how Freedom is Free came about, I guess. Yeah, it's like a mixture of those elements.
And it's changing too. I mean, you can expect that. The process keeps changing, it keeps maturing, you keep trusting more in the process. It'll lead to better things.